What's up? What's up? This your girl Goldie, and you are tuned into You Heard Me podcast. Thank you. On here, we just vent and talk about it all. So we just gonna jump right on in because this has been on my mind. It's been in my spirit. I don't know. I saw something on TV, and I watched this lady. Her daughter is actually just pounced on, basically. Everybody just dogging her out on the internet because it says she's stupid for her boyfriend. All right. And I watched her, her mother is at her house at this point. And I watched her mama, give her a good kiss. I never hear the mama talk about her. I never hear her really fussing. She might say some stuff, but them together, she didn't go in on her, And so, as a parent, I know sometimes you got to hold back because you don't really want, step too hard. And that's good. And see, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to say the things you can't see and what you don't want to see. And I'm here to let you know that it's real what you're feeling. You're not crazy and ain't nothing wrong with it. Now, I watched her kiss her daughter and everything and all of that. And she gone on about her business. Now, I said, well, why she ain't saying nothing? Well, she not really saying nothing because the mama feels she better off over there. She not a problem with her. That's what I think. I think she feel like, you know what, you want to be stupid, you go ahead on and stay over here. You ain't in my house with that. I ain't got to worry about all that in my house. So she go along with it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just really have to tell your kids that their actions is crazy. That what they doing don't make sense. You got to have that hardcore talk to them and just get right in there as to what the problem is and deal with the problem head on. If it's blue, don't talk about it being green. You feel me? We all know our children. We know the bad sides, the good sides, and some stuff just might surprise you. You know what I'm saying? As a parent, I can tell you, you're going to be surprised by some stuff. But if you want to stay, as long as it's not nothing criminal, violent, or whatever, if you want to stay in your child life, then it's best you get with the program. Now, and that's on the outside. And I know some people, I'm going to tell her and no, you leave that to me. You let me tell her. You tune in here. Tune in. If you want me to talk about it, then email me. Email me a letter and I will read it over the air. Okay. The email is youheardme@yahoo.com. I will read it out loud and give you my opinion about it. And that's it. Okay? I welcome y'all to it. But anywho, with them kids, I ain't saying tiptoe around them because you bought them here and you could take them out. I ain't saying tiptoe around it, but I am saying at least remember you was young. You know what I'm saying? At one time, and you thought of some crazy stuff. Some stuff you had to get that knock on your head with because you went and did it anyway. All right. So just because your child come home and do everything that they supposed to in front of you do not mean that they're doing everything they're supposed to. All right. Because they're always to sneak and everything and do it. So, but, you just don't want to be no detective and all of this here. Just watch. It's going to come out, baby. It's going to come out, okay? Y'all know that old saying, something about if it don't come out in the wash, it's going to come out in the rinse. Boy, our old folks had some sayings, okay, what I'm saying? But a lot of stuff, like we might cuss them out and all that. They say stuff like, yeah, all the lights on, but everybody ain't home, They'll say something like that, or they'll call you precious. You know what precious mean, okay? You know what it means. So anywho, let's get back to it. so, my little niece and them, they watching all this kind of stuff. And they seeing all of this and what the guy doing and how he doing it and all that. And what I found is that a lot of stuff on the internet is fake. Now, if you want entertainment, you're going to get it there. Just go into TikTok, Instagram, all that, and you're going to find all that. You're going to be entertained. But you don't get entwined. You understand? You don't get hooked on that. You don't live your life like that. Half of the girls you see with the makeup and the lashes, they don't look like that. And don't try to look like Megan, Beyonce, and all, because they don't look like that. All of that is makeup and hair. You are who you are. Perfect that. If you got bumps in your face, you got bumps in your face. Put something, do something. Okay, drink more water, something. Go to the doctor. But perfect what you have. And that's what I want the young people to know. To perfect what they have. Because God didn't make any mistakes. Now, you might not like some things, but baby, he ain't made no mistakes. I'm sorry, he ain't made none. That's you. All that big forehead, that's you. Them big lips, that's you. Somebody gonna like your big lip butt. Okay, somebody gonna like you with that big gap in your mouth. Somebody. Trust me, there's somebody for everybody. All right? And if you're fortunate not to go through this world and it really not bother you to be alone, then more power to you, baby. That's all I can say. I've been reading a lot of stuff been going on. It's a lot been going on. It's a lot that I've been seeing and hearing. I did get some fan mail from a couple of people, and they wanted to know, because everybody's watching the different shows that say what's best for a woman, what's best for a man, and you know what I'm saying, and want to know what my idea is on it. All I can say is your travel through life is different. Trust me. You can't listen to somebody tell you what it should be in your life, because we are all different. What works for them may not work for you. And if you with somebody, you sure don't take no advice from somebody that ain't got nobody. She miserable or he miserable and want you to be miserable too. So you don't take advice from nobody like that. You got to get on your knees, get your answers from the Lord. Tell she'll definitely get with you and let you know what you need to know. Because getting on that phone talking to your girl and another girl, they talking about you like a dog behind your back. I mean, like a dog, they talking behind you. And for you guys, if that's what you're doing, the one you talking to, he can't wait for her to leave you or you to leave him. And guess who she gonna be with next? Hello. Whether you know it or not, they're going to be together somewhere down the line. You done told him everything about it. He see this girl is a good girl. Matter of fact, you and him cheat together. But in the back of his mind, he know your girl don't deserve that. He know that. He knows this. And can't wait for you to get out the way. Same thing with the girls. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the girls. You can't just go crazy, cuckoo for Cocoa Pops when you get that yang twang. Okay, you can't go crazy. And I think you should wait like a while. I know it be hard sometimes, especially if he all that and some. That could be a little, you could definitely want him telling you the right thing. And you trying to get over the last one or show his butt that, you could do it better. There you go. Nah, don't do it. Do not do it. Now, if you just want to mingle and, you ain't forgetting in no feelings and all that kind of stuff, then all right, do you. I wouldn't recommend it, but you know what I'm saying? You got to do one or the other. If you're going to be single and mingle, then that's what it's going to be. You shouldn't even be catching no feelings over there where you breaking his car window, putting sugar in the tank, all this kind of stuff here. You shouldn't be in that area. Not if you single and mingle. All right. Now, if you want commitment and all that, and I'm talking to you girls now, the committed girls, he gotta wait. Baby, he got the weights. And that's gonna be hard because, baby, something gonna drop off. Trust me, they gonna hang that phone up, call you a lesbian and everything. Okay? But girl, sticks and stones may hurt your bones, but words will never hurt you. Okay? You stick to you stick to your worth and what you've been through. If you don't want it to be about that, don't give him none. I have a 3-year wait period. Yeah, I'm lonely. No, I'm going to take that back. I'm not lonely. I'm alone. Because I got standards. And I might just be alone till I'm out this. But guess what? Oh, well. Oh, well. And that's just how that goes. Because if you don't respect yourself, he not going to respect you. But like I said, for the ones, y'all single and mingling, all right. Go on, single and mingling. But don't be calling that girl hoe about her man. Don't be telling his wife what y'all did. She don't need to know that. Y'all was just single and mingling. You know, I've seen where people will tell the wife no. Now the whole family messed up. Kids, all of that. They just split. And he ain't really never wanted you. Because it was just about, you know, you down. You down. You stay in your lane. That's the new thing. You played your part. So all right, you played your part. But once you got feelings in it or whatever, you should have left that between you and him. You and him. Not you, him, the wife, and all, because he got more to lose. You ain't got nothing to lose. And if you made a baby in between that singling and mingling, once again, that's between y'all. And however you gonna settle it. But I think it should be agreed upon before you go to her. Or let her know, and all that you ain't tell her something. If you tell somebody else the secret, girl, that ain't no secret no more. I don't care if Sheila from Mount Bethel Baptist Missionary Catholic Kumbaya Baptist Church. It don't matter. Somebody gonna find out. Is that secret not gonna be a secret no more? So, you know, you gotta be quiet in these streets if you singling and mingling. My committed girls, y'all waiting. He ain't going nowhere. He gonna be right there, girl. Taking your mama to the store, bringing the groceries in, playing with your little nieces and brothers and all that. He gonna be friends with your brothers. Everything. Y'all gonna be going to church. All that. You gonna know that's him. He gonna be done work for it. And one thing for sure, and two for certain, whatever you work for, you gonna appreciate that. And you gonna handle that with care. You gonna appreciate, you just not you gonna think twice before you go left around that bend. You gonna think twice before messing with somebody else, because you know what you got. Y'all done built something. The feelings and stuff is there. And see, and I'm gonna say this because people are I watched the stuff like 10 years or whatever they break up. You know, they've been with them a long time, this and that they say. And when the tough get going, they get to going. It over. They can't even last no more. And that be really when it gets to that point, when you know. You got to study the life of an eagle, huh? You got to study what she do, and a female spider. Oh, I love it. You got to study that. You know what I'm saying? And see how smart they are in picking their mates, especially the eagle. You know what I'm saying? You got to consider that with yourself. Just think about that when you opening up them legs and he kissing on that neck and all that. Just know you an eagle. You is an eagle. All right? Don't be down there with the pigeons. Don't act like that. All right? Have more. You know, he fine. He ain't going nowhere. Now, if he want to be for everybody or he for the streets and all that, then girl, let him. Because there's AIDS out here. They got diseases we don't even hear about because the person in the hospital are dead and the hospital ain't saying nothing. They ain't saying nothing, and neither the funeral home people. They out of here. Like your girl said, they got people dying who ain't never died before. Just dying to be dying. You got to relax. Life is, and you know, we're not here on this earth for ourselves, though. We're not on this earth for ourselves. And I'm going to take it back. Before you got here, God already knew who you was. He knew. Now, the rest was on you. And from what I hear, the female have like zillions, okay? Not billions, zillions of eggs. And you fought your way through all. I could see me doing that. I ain't lying. I could see me coming through a zillion, baby. I had to get here. Thank you that they made, you know, their first baby, but I had to get here. So soon as my mama gave it up, baby, I was at the gate. I was at the gate, ready to run out, okay? So I got you. And now the rest is on me. The rest is on me. It's like the rest is on you. You worthy. You worthy of here. And now that we're here, we're not here for us. We're here to glorify the Lord. Really. We on a mission with him, spreading his word, living the life, you know, of him. He's going to supply all the rest of that stuff. All the material things and all of that. Putting him first. He's going to supply all of that. So, and don't, you know, people think don't apply that or either compare richness to money, to, you know, material things. What kind of purse or go yard bag and all this kind of stuff. No. Rich, I would always say, I've been rich because I could wake up and say hey to my mama. I could call my grandma on the phone. I could call my daddy. You know what I'm saying? I have my family. That's when you rich. That is when I could get up, you know, and do something. I'm not in a chair. I'm not in a hospital. I work in a hospital, so I already know it could go there. It could go there. And if you're not in a hospital or you have everything functioning right, then you in a winning position. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Just like Beyonce got 24, we got 24 too. It's what you do with that 24. You may not be a singer, you may not be, but it's something in you. And you really got to take a chance at that. And if you contemplating suicide and you're depressed and all, you could get that out of your mind. Just get that out your mind. And just try, you know what I'm saying? Try. If you in a hospital listening to this, you pray, okay? You pray every day, and pray to God for healing. And for you who in an abusive relationship, you start planning, baby. You start planning your exit. And then you execute your exit. Don't just, if you depended on him for money, that's okay. Now it's time for you to get your own. Or save up. You better have your piggy bank somewhere where you stashing for your exit. Okay? And for those who in narcissistic relationships and, it's not physical, but it's verbal, or, he messing around and you can't take, girls, wipe them, because you cannot think and you don't have a clear head. You cannot. You're going to need a clear head with this. Now, you sit yourself down and think what you could do, what you could be good at, what you want. And you get that job and then work towards because you're going to need some money for you and the kids or you yourself. And don't tell nobody you're moving. And now these girls have all that together. Go to them people and tell them you moving because you're in a this kind of relationship and all, and you're going to need to move them kids to another school. Another school. And you get a job somewhere. You get a job, and guess what? If he, if he busy, occupied with other stuff, it's going to take him a minute before he really realizes that you done checked out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a minute, but when he find out, he coming full force. Like he care, I ain't lying. He could win a Grammy and a Emmy. Okay? He gonna need a standing ovation, like Rihanna said. Yes, he's gonna need that. Okay? Because the way he gonna act and cut up behind you ain't gonna even believe he wanted you. But he wants you. He don't want you to leave. He don't want you. He don't want access. He want access to you. He don't want you. Right? Because if so, then you'll feel it. And you wouldn't be in that position to want to have to leave or be contemplating or crying or knowing. And God gifted women with the gift of intuition. Okay? We know when we know. Now, we try to brush it off and all of that, but girl, you know the minute he mess around and who he was with and all that. And if you don't know at that moment, then you're going to find out. You're going to find out. And it's going to be who you thought it was. 8 out of 10. Because sometimes they'll fool you, girl, and you'll finally see the one he was messing with and can't believe he was dealing with her. Because you know she ain't got nothing on you. But that's how trite they could be. How trite they could be. But that's okay. Because you a winner. You should never look at yourself as a loser. Because right now, girl, you couldn't beat out a zillion people. You could, but you beat out a zillion to get here. So now you remember that. And now that you're here, you make yourself a winner. Girl, stop where, yeah, he had her. Yeah, they mess around. Yeah, Yeah, Lisa messy butt called you and told you they seen his car. Girl, don't even worry about that. Be looking for what school you gonna go to. Do a class online. If you ain't got, then get your GED so you can get a job. The state and the city and the federal is always hiring. And the post office always hiring. Okay? Get up and look for a job and be planning on your exit out of there. And for my men, it's all kinds of stuff with y'all. I be seeing y'all just be crashing out. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I feel like if I got to put you on, I know, but I'm talking about when it's a situation where he don't want to even be bothered with the baby. He just wanna just give money. He don't even want to see him that right there. See that? You shouldn't even want your baby to go over there. I don't care. And men, I get it. But whatever you do, please don't hurt the kids, because that's yours. That's your child at the end of the day. Ain't nobody, you survive. And if you survive something abusive, then don't let your children go through that. And if you didn't survive abuse or neglect or something like that, then you already, You know what I'm saying? You know what it is like to be loved and all that. You definitely want your children. You might hate her and she might do everything in the world, put you in jail, do this and do that. Don't worry about that. Because you're going to lose in the end. I'm here to tell you, you're going to lose. The judge don't give a about you. A flying flip, okay, about you. And you're going to get locked up. So what you do with that is get your children and all that and do the best that you can. God got you. He got you too. He blesses men too, especially the ones that take care of their children. Oh, y'all get a special blessing, baby. Yes, you do. Read your Bible. You get a special blessing. So all that dealing with that with her, that don't, let all that go and do what you gotta do and move on. And it don't make no sense to keep going back to the same thing. Y'all make up, break up, all of this here, then you see, then you trying to get it to be one more. Y'all not gonna never be together. Cause you're not gonna never forget what she did, and she not gonna never forget what you did. So with that being said, just move around. Just go ahead on and move around. Just move around and start over. She not the only one in the world. Somebody wants you. If you good, you ain't even got to be good looking with a six-pack. So, hey, y'all winning. If you don't feel like exercising, then don't. But for your health, go ahead on and walk a little bit. Walk in the house if you don't like to go outside. Run in place, do a couple of sit-ups. A woman, now everybody is different. So some women gonna want that. And then some women don't. They don't. Like with me, I'm more of a homebody. If he, just with the family and we cooking, he cooking, like that type of stuff, I'm in. I'm punch drunk in love at that point. I just need him to be there. Just be there. Go places with the kids. Do things. Even if you mad with her, go with the kids. They love it. They ain't never stop loving you. She might be mad for that. Take them kids. Go somewhere. Do something. Okay? So like I said, y'all, send me them letters. And you already got the YouTube page. All Good TV show. Look it up. You heard me podcast. Send me the questions that you want. And I'll do it. I done had a good time and I hope y'all have too. And I'm out.